versus Root. Let's update the title
Wait,
because What?
are we not watching this game anymore?
No. We're
Oh,
doing
okay.
we're doing Root all day. First of all, it's excellent because YouPorn, of course, being sex themed, but in Australia, Root means to have sex. So it's like double sex themed. We're like sex all over the place.
So is it Root versus Recon?
No, it's YouPorn versus Root.
10
Oh.
seconds remaining.
Oh.
I believe in you, Elsef. You can just join off of your friends list as well. So either way.
Oh, so we are still watching the game that you were watching then?
No, I'm now in pics.
Oh. God damn it.
Elsef is just so behind.
I'm
the
having a
time.
massive problem.
You just woke up in your defense.
I did.
So, that's perfectly fine. I don't know if you're cheering for one of these particular teams, Sad and Alone. I don't know if you have a favorite.
Gotta vote for the Qilong team.
For the
What kind
what?
of question is Qual team?
Oh, he's not actually
10
Qualong.
seconds
He's
remaining.
actually Chuan. Oh no, Chuan, who is for some reason calling
5
himself
seconds remaining.
Qualong. I don't know
Yeah, but-
why.
Gotta like channel your inner dude. Like
Dire team
how you win Dota.
Yeah, it's true. And he has the Doxia again. Poor Chuan, Eric has only picked him Doxia all night. This guy isn't gonna get to play anything else. So
Like, am I supposed to be like a serious caster or like?
we're trying to have fun. It's mainly I like to bring in other people. You can make jokes if you want, I don't mind. But also just when I miss things, I like to do the play-by-play. I don't always like to do the
10
analysis,
seconds
especially when I'm
remaining.
trying to get caffeinated. So, but you can make jokes if you want. We can have a fun cast.
5 seconds
I was actually about to go like serious.
Oh, go serious then. If you don't let me stop you being serious.
Reserve
I've been
time.
watching Root for
Yeah. And
Lost Monkeys.
oh, your mic's cutting in and out. Do you have it on push to talk or voice activation?
I think it's.
You might want to
Dire
change it to
team
push to
ban.
talk because it looks like it's not catching your voice all the time.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
That way I can eat and no one will know.
Yeah. So we'll wait for that to be fixed up, but we see very similar bans. I'm pretty sure this Spectre is just a response to YouPorn got to watch
10
Root's
seconds
Gaming's lost
remaining.
game. Root didn't get to watch YouPorn's lost game, so YouPorn having a
Radiant
bit of the
team
advantage
ban.
here. So and they've also been playing very well apparently.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, Doom seems to be banned out a lot from the games that I have seen recently, and the ones that we cast earlier.
Yep.
Which is rather odd.
I think Derp has been picking Doom a lot, and people don't know
10
how to deal
seconds
with it, and are
remaining.
still losing to it.
Yeah, in that case I suppose
5
always best to
seconds
just get rid of it.
remaining.
But if you're gonna first phase pick Rubik anyway, did you really need to ban him?
Reserve
Yeah,
time.
what's the chances you can actually get this off? So, right now, Brood has been picked or banned in all the ticketed games in 6.85.
Brood is too good.
So, anyway, I don't know, Sad and Alone, if you've managed to get your mic fixed. Do you want to try it? Apparently not. We'll just, whenever you want to jump in, you should feel free. Hopefully, oh, it appears that you've now muted your mic, but we'll figure it out. He'll get in here eventually. Doxia Earthshaker, beautiful combo. Same with Doom, actually, apparently, Seth. Doom has been picked or banned in every single game, 6.85.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah. And
I do love
apparently-
playing Doom.
Apparently, YouPorn has a weak early game, but finishes well. So, the unfortunate thing for them is that that's the same story with Root. Root has really weak laning. So,
Alright, they've got the Winter Wyvern and the Rubik so far, both a pair of good supports on YouPorn side.
yeah. So, I mean, this is still best of one territory. Anything can happen. These picks look very standard, though.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds
This is not...
remaining.
This is awkward.
They
YouPorn's
should
Twitter-
really hurry up and pick.
Oh no,
Reserve
that's not
time.
what's awkward. I'm trying to make sure I tweet
Oh.
the right people, because I tweet Root Gaming that I'm casting the game, and then I tweet, I guess, YouPorn that I'm casting the game?
I think that might just be a different account. But I'm not sure. Is there like a team YouPorn
I don't
Twitch
know.
account on Twitter? Oh well.
I'm looking now, so, it's good that they're taking a long time to get,
Yeah.
a while, and this gives me more time to look up all the YouPorn stuff. No, I'm just gonna tweet at YouPorn because I don't see their esports team. Whatever. I already get a lot of people add me who pictures in Twitter are just like bras, so I think they're picking up what I'm putting down. Anyway, the Shadow Fiend pickup, strong on the Radiant, and with the Wyvern to come help him out mid, he can win that lane super easily.
Yeah, whoever the
10
whoever the mid
seconds
laner is
remaining.
for Root Gaming is going to have a pretty sad time.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna decide on here, but he's
Reserve time.
often... I mean, they've been picking the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit also heavily picked, so... I don't know.
Ember Spirit would be pretty decent here so far.
He's gonna
They
take
do have
a
a
lot
couple
of
of instant
punishment
lockdown.
from the Wyvern and Shadow Fiend, though, I think, in lane.
Yeah, definitely would. And Crystal Maiden as the other
Radiant
support.
team pick.
I like it here. Earthshaker and Dark's here. Both need a lot of mana. That Arcane Aura will definitely help out there.
So yeah, CM, I've seen this played before. I'm really surprised that we aren't seeing the Ember pickup, but I think maybe wanting to hold that. Maybe they just don't want to pick it at all this time, so.
10 seconds remaining.
It would be decent for what they're going for right now. What it seems like, at least.
5 seconds.
You
Yeah.
Darkseer Vacuum, Earthshaker Lockdown with Echo Slam, and then Crystal Maiden dancing the freezing field.
Yep, definitely. Does the Dota Mages have a website?
I don't know.
No, okay, I don't even know what to say. So for the Dota 2 Mages, I realized if I just say going live with YouPorn, probably not the most obvious of tweets about that it's related to Dota, like going live with YouPorn versus Root, someone's gonna get confused. We have a Clockwork pickup.
Put Team YouPorn versus Root.
I don't think they're at Team YouPorn. That's not. No, I want to tweet at them. Is so that the YouPorn knows that we got video games on the mind. Okay, whatever. It's done. It's done. We've tweeted at YouPorn. We're done. we're done. Warcom is still trying to post stuff. And either way, let's get back into looking at this. They pick up a Sloth.
Radiant
Um,
team
Yep.
ban.
So we will see what exactly is going to be the pickup. And Elsep, I'm actually going to let you cover the draft. I have to go to the bathroom because this game, while it doesn't look like it's going to go super late, I don't want to have to disappear in the middle. So
Right.
please
That's
cover
no
the
worry.
draft for me. If Sad and
10
Alone manages to get his
seconds
mic
remaining.
working, we can have that going too.
Alright.
Dire
Team YouPorn ban out Ember Spirit, anticipating that they were going to look for that big AoE combination with Darkseer, Earthshaker, Crystal Maiden, Ember. A Clockwork offlaner is going to have a bit of a rough time against... Well, if it's just
10
Slark up there,
seconds remaining.
he shouldn't be too bad off. Earthshaker will typically be trying to
5
rotate
seconds
mid.
remaining.
Crystal Maiden might start off in the jungle for at least a few levels,
Reserve
using that
time.
Frostbite. And a Bloodseeker ban out on the side of Root
Radiant
Gaming.
team pick.
So, Team YouPorn need to pick up their safe lane farmer. And they have a minute and a half to do it. So, let's see. Speculation. Could be... I don't know if Sven would be
10
right here.
seconds remaining.
I just like to see Sven played.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just was wanting to say that I wanted to mention that this game is going to be really
Reserve
hard for me to
time.
cast because I want both of these teams to do well. I'm really happy that more sponsors are getting involved in Dota. A lot of people like to make jokes because it's porn, but I actually think that there's a huge amount of money in here and that the players could be compensated much better. And you know, YouPorn being a sponsor is the start of that. So I'm excited, but at the same time, we gotta help Eric do better. So I don't know how to feel about this one.
This, it's an interesting sponsor.
Oh, somebody
To be
actually
sure.
found the right Twitter, so
Oh, good job.
I
Whoever
will
found it.
retweet it, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah. You just undo it and then redo it.
Yeah. I can't undo it, it's too late. I'll just edit it.
10
Oh.
seconds remaining.
Hey, Tiny!
Dire
That's
team pick.
kind of unexpected without a Wisp.
How come? Oh no, actually, he can be really strong here, though. I don't know.
He's still strong, I know, but you just generally see him paired with a Wisp.
Yeah, it's true. He does need that overcharge for a lot of the attack speed. So,
Having it definitely lets him go a bit greedier with his builds.
100%.
10
So-
seconds remaining.
And then mana sustain, too good.
5 seconds remaining.
So it's at Team YouPorn
User disconnected from your
official.
channel.
Reserve time.
So
I told you it was Team YouPorn.
I'm sorry,
didn't
I'm
say
not
the
a
official.
porn expert
Oh,
like some
I am.
people.
Let me tell you, I am.
Yeah, I'm no longer a porn expert. I used to actually know quite a lot about porn because I had a friend who did her, it was like her thesis. And so she, like, I was one of the people that she would ask for opinions on it and stuff. But anyway, I hear pinging.
Are you really?
No,
don't hear anything.
that's in TeamSpeak. Sorry, this is Sad
Oh,
Malone.
okay.
User was
Hopefully
moved to
he's
your
fixed up his
channel.
mic
Hello.
now.
10
Are you,
seconds
oh,
remaining.
okay. You didn't cut out that time. Maybe you'll cut out later, but let's see.
Ah, it's
Seconds
fine.
remaining.
Okay. You're sounding much better.
Medusa.
Good.
So-
Yo, just in time for
Oh,
the
the
Medusa thing.
greed.
Okay, can somebody like? Oh.
Is this like
Alright.
a mid-slart Medusa?
I think it's a really bad draft by the Medusa
By Root?
team. Like,
Yeah.
so is it YouPorn? Yeah. So YouPorn are just gonna fight like as soon as clock is level 6.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they go like Mech Blink on Shadow Fiend, and then they just ult on top of the Winter Wyvern. So I'm not sure if like the Medusa and like Slark, especially if Slark decides to go minus, they're gonna have enough time to like catch up on farm.
Prepare for battle.
But I guess we'll see.
Yep, and I am trying to close all the YouPorn tabs I now have open. So good, we're back into this.
Nice.
Nice.
Happens to the best of us, guys. Come on. I actually had people immediately tweet back at me that I had the wrong YouPorn, and I'm just like, okay, everybody knows this but me. So let's introduce the teams. I'm gonna do Root Gaming. Oh, I clicked over. I'm gonna do Root Gaming, and I will toss YouPorn over to one of you two. Derp is gonna be on that CM. We've got Froggus on the Earthshaker. Slock gonna be played up by KBH. A mid Medusa on Thitu, and finally Earthshaker off. Oh no, Doxia off lane on Xuan. So if either of you two want to do YouPorn, if you want to split it, you know, I think you can do that with YouPorn. So
All right. I just need to give a shout out to my Montreal boy Bloody Nine on the Rubik support. Then you've
Watch
got
Slark.
you've got Tiny playing that, played by not the Northern Peru. Sorry, you've got the offlane Clockwork played by Monster, mid Shadow Fiend played by 11, and you've got Keegan on the support Winter
Yeah.
Wyvern.
I think Bloody Nine and Keegan, the two like most well-known players.
Yeah,
out of-
Bloody Nine is a really good player. Like whenever
Battle begins.
you speak about Canadian Dota, like there's not much coming out of like other than like Arteezy and Aoi, like but other than those two, like
Bleak
Bloody
as
Nine is probably
well.
one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they used the fissure to help out mid. I just wanted to drop a stat on us. Tiny has a 45.8% win rate without IO and a 44.2% win rate with IO. So he's actually higher without the IO. So, either way, we're going to be seeing Medusa should be able to get quite a few of these. Oh, actually missing the first last hit. CM is zoning as well. I don't know if that fissure in mid was the right thing to do. Medusa, not a hero that starts with a lot of damage, so... I don't know, but...
She got half of the first wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, and that stops SF from getting it. I don't know. Either way,
Hasn't so far.
Yeah, I
should've
think
not
Shadow
done
Fiend's gonna do fine here. He just needs his like level 3. Then he can like double raise out the waves and catch up pretty fast on farm.
yeah, level 3, level 5 is about where the Shadow Fiend, he no longer has any issues. He doesn't matter if he lost the mid lane, right? If they make him stacks, he's gonna farm up a storm. So, that guy...
I actually really like the ward they placed mid on the Dire. Just gives them vision of where the Shadow Fiend is whenever he moves out of the lane to go stack, so they can maybe smoke easier or something like that.
Yeah. Might also make it easier to hit the Mystic Snake depending on a few things, although I don't know how much impact that's going to have. In the meantime, up top, Clockwork going a bit ham. Now, Clockwork traditionally has a very bad matchup against Slog, because you can just pounce into the cogs to kill him, or out of the cogs if he's trying to go on you.
It's a little trickier to pounce out of the cogs, and now we see
Looks
nice play
like,
by Clockwork.
looks like he's going to get out fine. It was a little bit of pounce action, but everybody's going to be fine. So, yeah.
So what I mean...
You were saying?
Sorry, yeah. So, like, what I mean by that is if Clockwork actually gets stuck in the... Well, like, if Slark gets stuck in the cogs with Clockwork, it's quite easy for Clockwork just to get in front of him and like make sure that he can't pounce out. So in that regard, I do think it's a pretty good hero versus the Slark.
In the meantime, Medusa's winning this mid lane. I really just didn't expect that. I don't know what to say. I haven't seen her play solo in a long time.
DD on
Rubik,
Rubik.
you're too slow.
Yeah, really surprising. Arctic Bone has a huge range, and not being able to get that off, a little bit of a misplay from our YouPorn team, but...
Actually, I think that was completely because of the ward she had. Like, as soon as the smoke popped, she could see them, and she just started backing.
Yeah, good point on that call. She has so much vision in this, and as you mentioned, oh, we have another pounce into the cog. CM's in there too. Shazam might be our first blood. One more battery assault. Clockwork gets it. He might go down here as well, or he might not. I don't know if the slot can catch him. They both have boots. When does slot get his next pounce? Even if he has it, he won't have on. There's going to be a fissure though. This is a very dead monster, but it's totally worth it for the first blood as the offlaner.
Yeah, he'll take a 1-for-1 trade.
He also bought out before he died, so he's really happy with that kill, actually.
Yeah. So either way, we've got just Medusa with a bottle. Mystic Snake doesn't manage to latch on the Shadow Fiend, but she is outlost hitting him just a little bit. She doesn't have great denies though. In other news, our offlaners, Sean has to go home, not getting as easy a time as Clockwork, who got that kill, of course.
Do we know who this Medusa player actually is? Like,
Yeah,
is this his
it's
actual
Thetu.
name or? Oh, okay.
Thetoo. I'm not super up to date on the scene. The name sounds familiar, but I cast a lot of EU stuff, so.
Okay. Because like, yeah, what I was saying before is I'm pretty sure Root Gaming lost both
Yes.
Monkeys and Waga, right?
Monkeys left for Archon, or was poached by Archon is the right way to say that, and then Waga was just kind of like, I'm out. I don't know his details, but he left, and they found out this morning, because I know Dup, and I didn't even know if they were going to play today.
Middle tower is under
I mean, I
attack.
don't know how good Waga actually is on a team. Like,
He was getting
everyone
60%
jokes about like
packet
the
loss.
Tranquil Boots Faceless Blade. But...
And I miss Clockwork
Have a
getting
kill on
another
top.
kill on the CM, and he might even catch the Slok. Slok has pounced in 14 seconds. There's a nice fissure, saving his life, and now Darkseer is here. But Wyvern is here. Darkseer can't do anything, even with the Surge. Waga was also having to play on really high ping, and having a lot of trouble. So, I know that in the game that they got knocked out against Dillicom, he had 60% packet loss just because of where he's playing from. Clockwork going super ham. Did they just not see each other because it's nighttime? Oh my gosh, is he gonna catch Doxy? He doesn't quite manage to get him in the cogs. Maybe these two can do something together when the battery assault is down, but deciding against it. And these aggressive wards by YouPorn paying off.
Yeah, Darkseer has forsaken the off lane. He's moved over into the jungle now.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen such aggressive wards this early in the game. Really nice heads up play from YouPorn. Oh, it let me put YouPorn in the title. Sorry,
Nice.
Twitch doesn't let you put words like "os" in the title, so I wasn't sure I'd be able to put YouPorn. And they're going in, but with the cogs up, I don't know if they'll be able to do this. Fissure should last long enough, but at the same time, maybe he'll just go on the CM. Battery Assault is down for quite a while. Beautiful Fissure working out, but he's doing a lot of damage. They don't have an Ion Shell for 3 more seconds. Here comes the Shadow Fiend.
Dire's
Xuan
bottom tower
is just
under
gonna
attack.
get away, so. And yeah, wow, stacks for Medusa. I didn't even think of that. I don't know if you guys thought of that. Medusa, of course, can take stacks.
Dire's bottom tower is
She
under
can.
attack.
But currently Darkseer is.
Yeah. And also an update, apparently Archon is about to lose their match. I didn't cast them because I really did think that they would have a dominating performance, but if they're having trouble, I'm sorry we missed it. Although, guys, can you really say you would tune out of YouPorn versus Root? Like, come on. Come on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
User disconnected from your channel.
Apparently, based on our disconnects,
Dire's
people
bottom
would.
tower has
So,
fallen.
Looks like it.
Tiny gets the bottom tower, and he is farming up a storm. We're changing over to net worth. This isn't terribly accurate. Actually, the 4th net worth, but it's very close. Yeah, we can see he'll overtake people as time goes on. Darkseer dies to a neutral. He did that on purpose, though. It doesn't look like anybody was knocking him out, and just loses a little bit of gold to go home. Dillicom is a legit team. I wasn't saying
I
they
think he
weren't.
may have actually. I think he may have actually gotten a bit greedy against the Centaur Conqueror. It's very low.
Oh, So that's always unfortunate. And let me just move Sad and Alone back in here.
User
Hopefully
was
we don't
moved to
miss a
your
kill
channel.
while I'm doing that, and we're gonna be okay. The nice thing about having this bottom tower pushed down is it does mean that there's, while, you know, you lost a tower, it doesn't help you out, but at the same time you get a little bit of more map presence. You know, like no, sorry, said that completely wrong. You've lost map presence. You now have a lane that's pushed in a little bit that you can farm closer to your towers.
Yes.
Alright guys, I'm officially done fucking up now.
It's okay, if you do again, the pulse word to the channel is cats, all lowercase. So if
Alright.
you have some troubles, don't worry. And you're not digging up, this is casual casting. And just
Alright,
a
alright.
heads up to guests, there are no YouPorn subscription giveaways on this channel.
What? Okay, I'm leaving again, never mind.
Oh, you're out!
Hell, I don't need anything else here.
Radiant's bottom
Wow.
tower
Can we just
is
leave?
under attack.
I thought you guys were here for Dota, and apparently...
Oh no, I just came here for YouPorn.
So,
Are they actually, is it like actually YouPorn's team though?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's a sponsor.
Like, they
Dang.
announced it over Dota and stuff, and the very active YouPorn team is talking about it. This is a Midas Tiny. I'm used to seeing the drums more commonly. How do you...
He knows he's up against a Medusa. Medusa and Slark is ultra greedy.
But
He knows he has the time.
as Sad and Alone pointed out, I think that they could just take the fight to them early and really win. Right, Sad and Alone? Feels like...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a mistake, but like his reasoning is like, okay, this Slark is gonna farm and this Medusa is gonna farm, so if we have, like, if they want any chance at late game, this is probably the right, like, call. But I still think they just, like, fight around, like, Clockwork Ult and stuff like that and they'd be fine. So I'm not sure if this is the play now, play yet, but I guess we'll see.
And it's one of those things where if this does go super late, Tiny, we've seen the backdoor presence, usually has an IO for helping. Wow, I just said that. Oh my gosh. Sorry,
For
I have this
helping.
just giggling next to me. I'm trying to finish my thought. Tiny can backdoor your towers. Nothing else, just your
Yep.
towers. In the top lane,
YouPorn.
Dub getting, he's probably very dead here. There's gonna be telekinesis, and this is a very dead CM. Gonna be the third kill racked up for YouPorn.
Team YouPorn.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh.
attack.
You can't bloody say anything, can you, with this team?
Same time Darkseer dies bottom to Tiny.
Yeah, I completely missed that. Probably just Avalanche Toss combo.
Yep.
So, Tiny getting pretty low, but he is farming up a storm with those kills. YouPorn firmly ahead in the net worth.
Nice.
So, I didn't mean that at all. We're just gonna ignore innuendos. We're gonna giggle a little and ignore it. Chasing up Frogman, Frogus, I don't think they can catch him. And not, maybe an overextension. We have a lot of team members coming in here. Medusa, she immediately pops that Stone Gaze. Nobody's gonna, oh, actually the Requiem of Souls goes off anyway, and nobody's actually gonna get stoned. But at the same time, they're killing off Clockwork. Dogpack should secure the kill on him. They get it. Do they have a freeze? No, Dub. The Frostbite is on cooldown. Maybe they can catch off Rubik here, but the Surge is off and the Vacuum doesn't hit. There's gonna be a DD for their, efforts, but at the very least, what do you go as a mid lane Medusa? Like, do you go just the casual farming Yasha? Oh, Rubik actually gets picked off. I completely missed that. They keep going down on him, and he goes down.
That one was deliberate.
No.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, phrasing. Anyway, Medusa, what do we think? Yasha, what are we building?
Yasha would be good. Help the farm a bit
What
faster.
the Chinese Medusas, when they went mid, used to do, like Burning and, I can't remember who else it was, they used to go like, I think Yasha into Maelstrom, just to try to farm, like, to catch up on the farm they could have been having if they were safe lane.
Dire's middle tower
And with
is
the
under
levels,
attack.
it makes it, like, super easy to catch up on farm, especially now that they changed her
Dire's
split shot.
structures are fortified.
It's better at lower levels, so that's why you only get 2 levels in it, and you don't really worry.
Yeah. So, 10 minutes in, Tiny has treads and the Midas. I feel like maybe he has something in the Courier I'm missing. No. So, the Midas is setting him back on that
Radiant's bottom
axe.
tower is under attack.
It is for the moment. It'll help in the long run.
Yeah. So, Tiny, apparently, this Tiny set has Chinese jokes, but we will not discuss them because we're serious faces on, folks. Good night to all you folks I know who are going to bed because it's late. For newcomers, this is YouPorn versus Root Gaming. Root, for some reason, hasn't tagged themselves up. And, yeah, it's going to be a pretty even game. 4-3. Net worth is also a little bit ahead for YouPorn, but one team fight would turn this around.
Yeah, so Shadow Fiend is going the classic 5k NA build. Like you see this in all the like
Yeah.
high level pubs, they go like Dominator and they try to get Roast really soon.
What is it just for Roshan really soon? I've seen this a few times. I haven't seen it work very well.
Well, I mean, like as soon as you go into any like, I just lagged, sorry. So as soon as you go into any like higher level NA game, like if you see a Shadow Fiend mid, he's definitely going Dominator. I'm not really sure why. They usually just tend to like stack the ancients instead of like the hard camp and thing and stuff, so they farm really fast. And then the build usually is blink into like a damage item, probably BKB and then like Satanic. And you're just really hard to kill, honestly. You get a lot of armor, a lot of HP, and you get lifesteal, so it's a pretty good build.
And my only thing I'm worried about, kind of as we mentioned, it's clear that Team YouPorn's game plan is to go late. I think they would have been better served by an early push kind of strat. They have the sustain, and with someone like the Tiny who can build up Ags very quickly, if he had skipped over this Midas, I think it could have been a very early push, powerful strat that with a Medusa you don't have anything you can do against it. But it's already done. I think they've already said we're going for late game.
Yeah, it feels like a mistake, honestly. Like, Shadow Fiend could have his mech right now, and this push would be so much more potent, because, like, I think they'd have, like, all the towers, like, all the tier 1s would probably start on the tier 2s by now. I mean, they already have all their tier 1s, but I think that's more on the other team, because they didn't defend.
It looks like they might be trying to defend this one. The glyph has been used. They're wrapping around, going for the behind the way. Oh goodness, phrasing. Keegan's gonna be caught out of position though. Caught up by the Slog with the Shadow Blade. There's a hook shot onto the Earthshaker. There's also a Sonic Requiem of Souls, but everybody's frozen up. Earthshaker looks to be getting out. The CM is already dead though. So 1 for 1 already. Can Medusa do anything here? Slog on the wrong side of the fissure, and now they're all backing out. Xuan, he's only level 8. He hasn't done his... Oh, he hasn't got his wall yet, so it's just going to be a 1 for 1. A little bit in favor of YouPorn, apparently, because they also got the tower just there. And now Slog, he's going back in with the Ion Shell. He's going to pick up Tiny. He gets it. There is the stolen Stone Gaze. I'm really impressed. Actually, I'm not impressed that Rubik got that. Seems like it's not too difficult. There's going to be a Winter's Curse. I don't know if they have enough damage. The Splinter Blast may be on the wrong hero, but in fact, Xuan using that Soul Ring to surge away. He takes a lot of damage. He's now put an Ion Shell on the Medusa. Does she have enough right click? With the Fissure, maybe she does 3 more. Oh, the Winter's Curse coming out, but where is the Snake? The Snake is going to come out, and there goes the Snake. 2 more auto attacks, 1 more auto attack needed. Now, Slog going in onto Keegan. Keegan taking a lot of damage. The Fade Bolt going to delay the inevitable death and throwing him back. Bloody Nine might be next. No. Bloody Nine looking like he's going to be okay, and
So yeah, that was basically just the disparity in the item builds. You see that Stark understands that they're going to try to fight earlier, so he goes Shadow Blade instead of Midas, and you just see it paying so much dividends there, like he goes back for the Tiny.
yeah, the early Yasha also seems to be really helping out Medusa. We weren't sure if it was the right thing to do, but definitely this early Yasha giving her the damage that we all know the late game Medusa, right? Where you've got Scotty, you've got one. Oh, I missed Derp going down. Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny just Avatossed.
Yeah. He actually hasn't picked up another item yet. Do you think he's going Blink?
Yeah, for sure.
Is it just, again, for the early aggression? Because I think Ags, you know, good item.
I mean, at this point, like, it feels to me like his Midas pickup was just because he knew he wasn't going to have time to farm a lot. So he wanted some kind of, like, guarantee that he gets some, like, experience, even if the, like, team fights, like, tanked, like they kind of are right now.
Yeah.
But you still have to commit, though. You can't go Ags right now. Like, Ags Midas is really underwhelming. So, like, at least now you can try to get a pick off or anything.
Yeah. Now, folks, let's... Oh, gosh. Bloody Nine probably going to go down. He used the Stone Gaze, but does that help against the Dark Pact? It doesn't. And actually, I would love if someone can look up that interaction, because I think it was because he died. Oh, Hookshot gonna stop! And now, the Slog may go down. He can't use the... Oh, nice. He tries to save his life, but doesn't manage to. And that is a big kill streak. Stolen by Team YouPorn. They're still going ham. They want Derp again. This CM, she has a horrible life. The toss back into... Oh, toss forwards. I thought that was...
He was trying to toss him... He was just trying to toss him on him, like, on himself. I don't know how it got the tower there. That's kind of unfortunate.
So, looking at these two lineups, who are we... Guys, votes. Who do we think is going to win?
It's really hard to say, actually. I'd have to favor the Radiant, because, like, even though I'm not... Oh, there's another kill.
Just goes
Things
down.
like that.
before we can blink.
Dire's middle tower is
It's
under
actually really
attack.
funny. The experience is in Dire favor. The gold is in Radiant favor.
Yeah, they're using their snowball pretty well, even though they kind of itemized
Dire's
for the late game.
structures are fortified.
Well, I mean, with the Midas on Tiny.
Yeah, I agree. So either way, more Avalanche Toss is going to burn through that Mana Shield, but they want to go on this side of Root Gaming. They pick off the Rubik immediately. Slog has that. There's a beautiful wall, and I am completely... No, I'm not lagged out. That's the Stone Gaze. I am lagged out. I don't know what's
Oh, it
happening.
is lagged.
I saw Shadow Fiend exploding all over people's faces, but it was not enough, which is surprising from the team of YouPorn. We've got the Tiny just going to blink away and get out of there lickety-split.
Radiant's
So,
bottom tower
yeah.
is
Oh,
under
actually, Slog might be catching up to him. He wants to use the Pounce. Looking for that stony Tiny, and there is the Fissure. They're gonna see him. They're gonna disable that blink. He's gonna go down here. Actually, beautiful Avalanche, but not enough. And a 3 for Null. So I lagged heavily. Did you all lag heavily there?
I did.
That was fine.
Yeah. Do you know
So-
what happened? I didn't see.
So what happened? Oh wait.
Where's the hook shot onto? We're saying, oh, this is probably just a very dead Earthshaker, not much to do
Yeah.
there. Actually, maybe Medusa and Slot gonna work on this Rubik. Bloody Nine might go down again.
Yeah, he
oh,
did.
the pounce
He missed the
off the
pounce.
lock. Does he have any sort of blink? No, he has no way away. He's gonna pop his
He's still
one shot,
dead.
2 more attacks, and he is dead, yeah. So,
Yeah. So what happened on that fight, beside the tier 2 tower, is so Shadow Fiend tried to ult and he got like disrupted 2 times, like right as soon as he was gonna finish it, like once by Vacuum and once by Shaker Fisher.
yep.
So that like kind of tanked their team fight from there on, because he just straight up died afterwards. He didn't have time to cast the ult at all.
Yeah, so Petrification cannot be purged, but it can be dispelled by strong dispels, so he can use the dog pack to get out of it, apparently. So that is if the Rubik steals it again, of course. And in the meantime, another pickoff. It's really hard to catch these ones just because Tiny, he kills people so quick. I don't think Slug, yeah, the blink away. So, well, this game gonna be pretty even still. We see the Dia as it's 1,000 gold. This is nothing, and a little bit, actually, quite a bit of an experience lead on the Dia. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Feeling like the team with the Midas should always have the experience advantage, but it is not so.
Radiant's
Dire is
bottom
up a few
tower is
kills.
under attack.
And I think their Slork and Medusa have been doing a very good job. Medusa now just farming Ancients because she can. Oh yeah. Look at me, I have a Sanj and Yasha. I really wasn't expecting the Sanj and Yasha, but now that I think about it, fantastic item. So. Just heads up again for folks in chat. This is, Dogseer is Xuan. It is not Qilong Kwai, whose name I
At this
mispronounced.
point, I think you just call him Qilong Qual. It's easier for everyone.
No, he's not though. He isn't that guy. He isn't Mineski guy.
Yeah, but he's like channeling his inner Qilong Qual. He might as well.
Is he? Does that guy play offlane?
No, he doesn't. He just
Yeah.
plays Treant Protector and roams and shit.
Dire's
Yeah, so, oh, we're gonna see another wraparound. We've got a very almost dead Rubik with the Slog has to get the hell out of there. He took too much damage. There's gonna be raises. They're actually doing all of this to the Medusa on the backline. They pick up the tiny little Medusa is still not dead. She's gonna finally go down. She explodes to the C. Actually, the CM is on the other team, so does not. Dub has to stop that because he's dying to the bloody blade mail. And so it is 1-2 for 1, and they are maybe gonna lose Dub here. Does to the Splinter Claw. Slog still trying to do something to Monster, but out comes, oh, he's gonna go down anyway, even with this, oh, Echo Slam used. I did not see how Xuan died. So it might end up being an even, Keegan, what are you doing? Might end up being an even exchange. No, there's no mana on Earthshaker, and there is mana for a Splinter Blow, so Earthshaker needs to be careful. Slog trying to wrap around, has the Shadow Blade up. Can Keegan TP out? No, he can't.
Nice play.
Oh, he's gonna just flap into their base and die. Maybe by a TP. Is he doing it? He might just die to towers. Oh gosh,
he's
he's
dead.
gonna die to
Yeah, he's
towers.
gonna die.
So at least denying the kill to the Slog. So. And yes, folks, I will save these VODs because we need to commemorate Root Gaming.
The YouPorn.
This is YouPorn. So. Wow, I just can't believe this game really even. I'm really happy. We've got a lot of even games on the route we've been casting. Bloody Knight Stoles, steals the Surge, gets away. Gonna be a-okay with the TP out as well. No vacuum. Its cooldown is literally years. What is it? Ice Frog keeps adding 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah, he really likes that hero. He just doesn't tell anyone.
Yeah. So, also, let me... What? Sorry, just fixing something in Twitch chat. Oh yeah. So apparently both Archon and Team Mischief, Mike's team, have been eliminated.
And that's pretty sad.
These two are the Lost Western Hopes, and one of them is gonna kill, sorry, Lost North American Hope. I shouldn't say Lost Western Hope. And they're gonna knock each other out. So, well played, well played, well played. I don't know what to say there. Looking at this game, let's do item roundup. What do you go? Keegan actually not going for the blink. We've seen really common a blink on this Wyvern. I think if they're grouping up, Slog though gonna kill off Keegan before he can do anything. There's an avalanche, it's off the mark. And now there's a hook shot, that isn't off the mark. They don't have the pounce out. There's also a beautiful vacuum combo. And there's gonna be lots of stoned up people. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. They actually only get 2 kills. The Slug is dead. That's pretty much all of their damage, so I don't even know if they kill. Oh, beautiful! Oh, he's killing himself again on it, but he does. A dog goes down, but I think they get Tiny for this, and they're gonna get the Echo. Oh, what? Bloody 9 goes down. 3 for 4. You'll take this if you're Root Gaming. You'll take it from Root. Yeah. I'm really getting into this Dotty stuff. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh man, why didn't he just turn the corner there? He definitely kills the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, Enchant Totem does have a bit of a wind-up, so... a good team fight for Root, and this is not what you wanted. Who do you give this to late game? I know we've talked about it a little bit. Wow, this net worth shot. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, Tiny almost has his Ags.
It's feeling really late considering he had a Midas, what, 6 minutes in?
Yeah, but I mean, he went drums and blink first, so he's actually... I'm pretty sure he's top net worth. Yeah, he's top net worth now, so he's actually doing pretty fine considering the game. The only problem is, I think he might be lacking damage when this Scotty comes out from Medusa. Like, I don't think they'll be able to kill her.
Yeah. So, and just once again, folks, because I know we have some new folks in chat, I am Llama Down Under. I am joined by El Sephiroth and joined by our guest cast of Sad and Alone. We didn't have co-casters, so we were just pulling them from chat, and we got some guy who apparently knows something about NA Dota, which is already better than me.
Yeah. NA Dota's where it's at. E.g. PJ Salt.
Yeah. EG, is there anything else? I'm joking.
We're about to
I mean,
see, right?
EG's pretty terrible right now. Let's not lie to ourselves.
So,
Yeah.
either way, we are going to be seeing... Let's talk about items. The Scotty is going to help them kite the Tiny. If he blinks in on Medusa, though, right, Medusa is going to be taking a beating.
Yeah, but she's going to be very, very beefy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if they, like, commit, like, be it, like, 1 or 2 ultimates, or, like, if we consider, like, Tiny his combo being his ultimate on Medusa, and they still don't kill her, I think the team fight goes really terrible after that. Because, like, you've got 2 people on Medusa, and then you have, like, Darkseer coming in with the vacuum wall, and it's really easy from there. And you can get, I think, yeah, Earthshaker has his blink now, so they really have to be careful.
Slog has his Silver's Edge. This is fantastic. It doesn't change a lot of... It does dispel Presence of the Dark Lord and Craggy Exterior, I believe. But at the same time, it's really powerful for that 40% damage reduction. Tiny is this hero where you're worried about his right clicks once he gets up that Ags. 40% damage reduction? That's fantastic.
And it's even better on Tiny, because what people don't, like, what they miss, like, they don't see is that Tiny actually doesn't build damage items. Like, all his damage is literally, like, base damage. Like, if you look at it now, it's 237 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 40% of 237. That's a lot.
It doesn't remove Craggy. I was wrong. So my mistake, folks. I thought it removed Craggy. Apparently doesn't remove Craggy. So
it's still pretty good versus Tiny, though. Like,
fantastic, and it'll help him just one-shot these supports. Well, 3-shot probably. But in the meantime, Medusa, she's just gonna run into Wyvern. Will we see a Winter's Curse solo? There is the Cold Embrace. They have nothing to follow it up, and here comes the Doxia Vacuum Echo Slam going out. Everybody's dead. There's a beautiful hook shot in though, but right into a Stony Gaze. So gonna take a lot of damage. Bloody 9 going down. Earthshaker going down as well, but he doesn't care. They've killed off the Clockwork, and again, a 2 for 3 supports for supports and a core. You'll take that. Do they have anything to slow Tiny coming in? He picks up Doxia. Now Medusa has to fight this Tiny, but Slog is here with the pounce. Can they do it? Razor's gonna come out. Shadow Dawn's not gonna save you from that, but they have killed off the Tiny. She's toggling those split shots. It's gonna be a Requiem of Souls, but Slog says, I'll take that to the face, and Medusa will kill off this Shadow Fiend, maybe. Oh gosh. This
It's
is
very
awkward.
close.
This is awkward now. Throw up
they
the
don't have
Mystic
him.
Snake!
Oh wait, they
Oh,
do.
the
Yeah, she
snake!
got it. She kills it with
BKB.
oh no! He
BKB.
saves it with his BKB, and now under award for 3-shotting this team. Doesn't actually get, it's gonna run. Has to run on the slog, so just missing out. The BKB plays from Shadow Fiend. Huge.
Yeah, that was his 10-second window. It's almost worth it just to get rid of that.
Yeah.
That's really good play.
So, and again, a good team fight for Brute. Sorry, I'm having trouble with these team names, and this is exciting. This game's really good.
It is.
Very even.
But that's the thing, right? Like I was saying, like they commit like I think it was like 4 heroes there on Medusa, and they still can't kill her. And Slark hasn't even joined the team fight at that point, so he can just like walk in after Echo and just like go ham. So that's actually a real problem. I think they really need to catch like the Slark or really actually kill the Medusa before her team can get there, because or else they're not going to win a team fight.
Yep. So.
Yeah, the Scotty is now finished on Dusa.
Yeah. And as we talked about, she can now pretty much kite the Tiny. So. Gonna be a pretty happy cat over there. Now, let us see what else we have up. This game is going fast. Lots of people building up items. I completely like missed the BKB pickup. We have a Blade Mail and Clockwork working on his 4-staff. Tiny has finished the Ags, but nothing else. As you mentioned, I don't know whether he's going to go crit or AC. I think without an IO, you have to go AC next.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Slork, Silver's Edge, he's now working on his Scotty, so he's going to get even tankier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But they're going again for the Slork coming from behind, the rest of his team coming from the front, so maybe they can do something here. But I don't know, Clockwork looking like he wants to be the one to initiate. They do have blinks as well, and Slork is just chillaxing in the back lines. His Silver's Edge is on cooldown, so I think he wants to wait for that to be back up before he engages. I don't know who's going to blink first. We've also got Darkseer. He doesn't have a blink, but he has a 4-staff. Medusa going way forward. She's just like, look, I will auto-attack you. Mystic Snake comes out, but they see the Slork. They Winter's Curse him. They stun him. He's taking a lot of damage. He does pop the invis, but there's a lot of AoE damage. He gets out. Beautiful Echo Slam vacuum combo. This is fantastic. They're taking a lot of damage. Clockwork is down. Requiem of Souls comes out. This is going to be a very dead Earthshaker, but he's done his job. They should be able to kite out Mr. Tiny, and Tiny going down. They try to pop a smoke together, supports away, but Tiny, he is caught in a rock in a hard place. He's going to blink TP out. Can they catch him? No. So actually, a really good turnaround. I'm surprised they might be able to pick up Bloody 9 here. No, they're not going to see him. Fantastic job on YouPorn for escaping, but still not the best, right? They lost their Clockwork for an Earthshaker.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you noticed, there's this really cool interaction where so Medusa ultimate makes you invulnerable to magic
It doesn't
damage,
make you
right?
invulnerable. It's 350%, I believe.
Okay, right, but like you don't take a lot of magic damage is my point.
Yeah.
So what they do is they just use it to initiate to get them all slow, so Chilla and Quack can come in and vacuum wall, and then they echo on top before they get petrified, which is really smart because they can't really do it. They can't really do anything there. Like when they're almost about to get petrified and they're being vacuum walled and echoed on top. Like it's a really cool combo. I don't think I've seen it very much by other pro teams, but it's been working out.
I also really like it. They pick up Tuft Up. I think he was going on deep warding missions and just dies. No Glimmer Cape up yet for little CM. The other thing I'm really interested to see here, it's kind of the problem with the Tiny and the Winter's Curse. Winter's Curse reduces 70% of the damage of the people attacking the cursed unit, so his cleave not nearly as effective during the Winter's Curse. And yes, it is Shuan, folks, on the Darkseer. I know folks are asking. They're going to get a very quick Roshan. Is there going to be any response? Slog thinking about going in, but Clockwork being a bit of a pain. Slog's going in. They have so much vision. Telekinesis immediately. He does get that break proc off, but I don't think they have anything. Where is the Medusa ult? It comes out too late. She's probably going to use it now. A lot of people looking at her. Slog. Oh, they actually Winter's Curse her up during that. That's an interesting interaction, but as you said, there is the pull through the wall. Slog's now going to finish off Tiny. He will be able to get out of this. Actually, the Cold Embrace saving his life. This might be what they need. Slog is picking up stacks, of course, though, but Tiny, he's not actually going to properly go down. And Medusa, her split shot, it's not doing anything. She needs to attack more people, but she's going to go down here. Repositioned all over the place, and finally the Avalanche going to kill her off. And now I think Root Gaming, realizing this is not one team fight, they're going to take. Dope needs to get out of there. I think he is their sacrificial lamb. Is force-staffed away, but this might cost Frogos his life. Can he get out? He should be fine. So wow, getting all of their supports, losing the Medusa, which is very painful, but could have been worse.
That was a really good fight for the Wyvern. The ult was really good, and I think Tiny was on like something like 100 health, and
Yep.
he had one of his illusions hitting him, and she just like cold embraced him, and he didn't pass through the wall again, and he like healed up to like half health and killed someone else. So I really think that fight was on the Wyvern. Really good play by Kengen.
I thought it was Keegan. Oh, it's Kengen. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought his name was Keegan. This is awkward. Anyway, I just can't read. It's a well known that Lana can't read too well in her cost. KVH in the meantime, Sanjay, Yasha, Scotty quite far away. Does he have a pot of it somewhere? No? So. Tiny working on a BKB. This is gonna be really great. I believe Stonegaze does proc through BKB. Oh, Shadow Fiend is gonna. Oh, he doesn't go. I thought he would just. There's a hook shot. He doesn't need to Requiem of Souls. And just lucky invis. And we are still lagging quite a bit. I don't know. I'm getting lag from this server occasionally. And we have the clockwork bug where there's a rocket in mid lane blasting our ears.
Yeah, I hear that too. That's
Yeah.
really fun.
It happens even when you are the obs in the lobby. It's really annoying. So.
And Dota 2 Reborn.
It's not even, no, it was before Reborn. It's a
Oh,
stupid
really?
bug, yeah. It's a clockwork bug. It's to do with the new set. Oh, he's not even using the new set, so maybe not. One of the Immortals, actually, 11 taking a lot of damage. I know you have the Aegis, but you don't want to give it up just like that. Yeah, he does have the set. It has to do with that set that
Radiant's
everyone
top
has.
tower is under
And
attack.
cosmetics are just ruining Dota,
Radiant
let's be real.
structures
Yeah, they actually are. In the meantime, Slog's taking a tier 2, so they need to do something here for the side of YouPorn. I don't know if it's a good trade. They're actually TPing some back to work on Slog and deciding on the tier 2. They get that with the toss, and
Dire's bottom tower has
everybody
fallen.
going back for the Slog, but he is gone. No way they're catching him. So, either way, this game, I think, gonna just wait until they might. Do you think they'll wait out the Aegis, guys?
Most likely.
Yeah. I mean, only 2 more minutes. Better to engage instead of getting all Requiem of Souls. So either way, this game gonna be surprisingly chill. After all that fighting, we have over a kill a minute, which is always nice to see. That's how I like my Dota. And yeah, things have returned to the calmness. Clockwork though, he's gonna hookshot here, I think. No, can't quite get the angle. So. And yeah, wow.
They should take that ancient stack. I think they will.
That's really cute. So Shadowfiend gave him his Alpha Wolf so he can get a lot more damage. The 30% increase on your base damage on Tiny is pretty strong.
Yep.
Yep, 419 damage right now.
Radiant's top tower
I don't know,
is
I
under
feel like
attack.
these early game items, because he's gonna have to replace the Midas, he's gonna have to replace the drums. If you were going for the long late game as well, although the drums give you fantastic stats as a Tiny, so hard to really argue with that.
Well, I mean, I think they got away with a lot this game. Like they kind of played a hybrid aggression / farming game where they itemized like really early. They itemized for the late game with the Midas and Dominator on Shadowfiend, but they still like brought the pressure while Medusa was relatively weak. It kind of bit them in the butt, but it in general worked, which is why they're having so much success right now, I think.
Yeah, Slog is looking for this DD room, doesn't get it, and now they know he's around there. Hookshot off the mark, so KVH just gonna run away like it's no thing. And yeah, Medusa, I don't know what she's building next, but Slog is very close to his Scotty if he doesn't get ganked up here. What do you build on what do you build if you're super fat on a Medusa? She has 5k in the bank.
She could go MKB if she sees Shadowfiend's impending butterfly. Else, I think you just tank up. I'm not sure.
They use the BKB, I'm not quite sure what for on the Shadow Fiend. They might go, oh, this is a very dead Slog, he doesn't have anything else. 8 seconds on that invis. They use Requiem of Souls and the Avalanche, and that is going to be a very dead Slog. No way to help him out. So KVH going down, and as I said, he needed to not get ganked to be close to that Scotty. So getting a bit further away with that kill, and Team YouPorn pushing ahead. This game is very even. We're within 5,000 net lead the entire thing. So YouPorn, oh, they might force him to use his buyback as well. I don't know how well this team can defend without him. Derp on the front lines, but this is a blinking guy. There's gonna be a snake. Actually, this guy is stuck in your base quite a bit with the force staff up.
Yeah,
they could
he's
just kill
gonna-
off Tiny. They need to use...
I think you echo him there.
Yeah.
Aw.
Maybe the... Oh, he just BKBs. He kills off Derp. That's a very dead CM. They kill off the Alpha Wood, a nice place there. But at the same time, Medusa taking a lot of damage. The Aegis is gone, and it's a pause because
Nice
I bet you
pause.
Froggus... No, Froggus is DC'd. He lags all the time.
I've actually played a lot with Bloody Nine, and he's probably really, really angry right now.
Yeah. Froggus has been disconnecting all of the time.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, this is a shit show. This is really bad. Maybe he's gonna share control. I don't know what to do. The CM is dead. Maybe they can share control. Froggus, he's just backing up. They need something out of him. He has Fissure up. Where are the fissures? They could kill off the Clockwork. They missed their opportunity on the Tiny, and everyone is gone. They do get a gem though. That's really good. I don't know. Oh, the Earthshaker being not in it there. They're gonna pick up the Wyvern as well. Cold Embrace doesn't save you from the Dog Pact. You can actually keep attacking and get up some stacks. They're gonna get it with the Snake. So...
But they did force the Slark buyback.
yeah, devastating that,
Dire's
right? It's
top
gonna
tower
see,
is
it's
under
pretty
attack.
bad. The guy, fight girl doesn't catch it, but...
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
Froggus making
Thanks for
things
nothing,
hella
fight
tense for
recap.
us. Yeah. I mean, it was a long fight for the fight recap to catch, so...
And this Lark is so sad right now.
Yeah, he has to go BKB now. He definitely wanted to build up that Scotty, but realizing he really needs a BKB. So...
Like, I don't see him having much of an impact in the fights now, because like he doesn't do anything very well. Like, he can still like kill the Rubik really easily, but other than that, I don't think he
Radiant's
can fight
middle
Shadow
tower
Fiend or
is under
Tiny.
attack.
No, he's got to leave that to Dusa.
yeah.
But like at the same time, does Dusa have enough just by herself? Like, it's a really bad situation they're in right now. I think like they have to wait a really long time before they can team fight.
She's got an MKB now, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that makes sense.
Gonna be helpful there.
And Shadow Fiend's picking up his butterfly now.
So, gonna be a good old time there. He's gonna stop being hurt as much. I don't know what to say. This game really close. We can see net worth, experience back down to 0. I don't know what Froggus is building. I mean, I would love to see a Veil. I think there's a lot of magical damage coming out. Oh, they're gonna hookshot Medusa. She needs backup, but no, the only backup around is the enemy, so she needs to attack one of the cogs and get out of here, but she's not doing it. She can't through the battery assault, and I think they've lost the Medusa here. She has bought out. She doesn't have buyback. She's 100 gold away from buyback. They're actually gonna force stop her up, vacuum through the wall, but I think she's still going down. There is the Winter's Curse as well. I don't know if they want to push with this Winter's Curse up, but they're going in on the Slog. They miss out on him, so wall down means this hold gets harder and harder.
Yeah, Medusa doesn't have buyback. She just bought out with the MKB, so
Yeah,
this is really bad.
but at the same time, it's hard to push without the Winter's Curse, but then there's no wall vacuum combo, so maybe they're feeling really sure on the side of YouPorn.
I think they should really like get our lane of racks easily here.
Yeah, this fissure I think should have been a little bit further forwards, of course. Oh, there's a blink forwards aggressively. Is this a dead CM? Not quite. Manages to get off the frostbite first, and now not Northern Peru taking a bit of damage.
Dire's middle
So he's
tower
gonna
is under
get through this
attack.
tower so fast. So Medusa, no way back in. Slot going in. He's trying to use this. He of course has a BKB. Maybe he can do something here, but the Winter's Curse and the BKB meaning he's not able to do anything there. Hookshot into Froggus. Froggus is full stomping away. Where is the Echo Slam initiation? Froggus, he needs to get into the base and heal up. And those racks, they were gone before we could even blink. They might get 2 lanes and racks. Medusa is a hero who can hold against this, but looking devastating for Root Gaming.
Dire's top
I don't know what to do for them. They need a big Echo Slam. There's an Echo Slam. It's going to help it slow getting the return vision out. Froggus is dead. Medusa's still down for 12 seconds. 2 racks down. BKB finally up on Slog. I think he needs to back out a little bit. Oh, actually, the Cold Embrace to save up Tiny. He's using the
Radiant's top tower is
Slog's
under attack.
Shadow Walk as well to get out. And we have TPs. Is there a fissure? No. Nothing coming out of Froggus. So Slog probably going to get out. He's actually stalking Tiny. He could get out 1 hit here, but he might take a lot
Nice
of
craggy.
damage. Yeah. So he's gonna get it this time. There it is. There's the pounce as well. The dog pack. He's gonna dog packed off a lot of that. They should be able to kill Tiny here. I believe they have him. And there was a nice craggy. Oh, getting it, so...
A
Wow.
couple of good return kills, but they did lose 2 full lanes of Rax.
Yeah, and Medusa, she's not big enough for this yet, and I think, unfortunately, this is gonna be a relic game. I don't know what else you do.
I mean, if she goes Divine and Wyvern just ults her, I think they lose the game. Because, like, Tiny's gonna kill her in 5 seconds. Especially now that he has he's going damage item now, I think. Like, with 3k gold and AC, if he just goes, like, Daedalus or something, there's not much you can do.
Yeah. So, doing this Roshan really quickly, but as we mentioned, they don't have racks. So, not quite at Megas, but Supers in 2 lanes? That's devastating. Lots of blinks suddenly coming out for folks. I agree with this. Doxia, I feel like, needed a blink a long time ago, but Sean just not going it. And I don't... I'm sad. I don't want Root to be out.
And it's not the same team with Monkeys, though. They should have changed their name. Like, it felt like Monkeys was, like, really an integral part of that team.
He'd been with Root Gaming for a long time. The
Yeah.
others are still sponsored, I believe. We've got a blink out on the Rubik is the only new pickup there. As we mentioned, Tiny can now start building up some damage items like the Daedalus, whatever he feels like. Clockwork working either on a BKB or a Aghanims. We have a pause because Froggus is DC'd as he always is. The Shadow Fiend Butterfly actually doing quite a bit of work to make sure that nobody can be hit. We've got Wyvern with an Eth Blade. I like this. Really good. Sorry, Ghost Scepter. Really good against Slaw.
I was going to say, somebody's gotten a lot of farm.
An Athlete, yeah.
Not quite.
Do you guys think it's the right call to give Slark the Aegis and not Medusa?
I think so, because he has to go ham in front, like right at them.
Yeah. Dusa at least has a hope of not dying. Slark, he doesn't have that a whole lot.
So
Does he... Yeah, but does he actually do enough here to, like, merit the Aegis? Like, I understand he has to go in, but, like, I don't think he's going to kill anyone with the second life either.
yeah.
No, probably not.
So we will see. Just heads up, some folks in chat are asking Wagga left the team. So that's all we
Yeah.
know for the
And he
Wagga.
took his Tranquil Boots with him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that game where he played Void and he built Tranquil Boots in the safe lane.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Never forget.
That was
So
Nah, never let live down either.
either way, we're gonna be seeing CM still doesn't have a Glimmer Cape, although at this point in the game with so many sentries on the deck, I don't know if it helps. They're going for a sneaky rotation. If they catch them here, actually, I don't believe Tiny has buyback. He does. So it's totally available, but they're gonna go around. They're gonna they're just actually gonna go on the creeps. They have to know the Medusa is here, so it's not that scary. Tiny actually blunked forwards, but just gonna use this Aegis to get in a free tower push. Medusa does a lot of damage right now, so we can see why that is a thing. Maybe they'll jump out here, but tier 2 fighting is hard. They're also taking a lot of they got to push in top lane, so.
Is Blunk the past
Blink,
tense
I
of Blink?
believe.
Man, the more you know.
I think that, but I'm Australian. There's gonna be a hookshot. Froggus is certainly dead. Casualty of the tower push. This is really bad. Dead for 73 seconds. This could just be the tier 4s.
Yeah, with him already having expended buyback, it's either the tier 4s or that bottom lane. They don't have the initiation without him, I don't think.
Not looking good at all for Root Gaming, but looking very good for YouPorn. They could maybe do... Oh, Doxia has disconnected.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw bot lane. Slark cut the wave, so they actually have backdoor right now. That's kind of important because they need to wait for mid to push in.
Yeah. So apparently he's having some issues.
Who the fuck is DDoSing Qilong?
Yeah. Just jokes. I think this server might have issues. We're also having a bit of lag, so... not too much to talk about. Let's have a look. We've got the Guardian Greaves out on Sean. We've got Blinks aplenty, but I don't think they can hold this for 50 seconds without the Earthshaker. Unless they get the perfect team fight, as we talked about earlier. So, Root Gaming might be out in the round of 16, and that is rough, coming so close. But best of ones mean you don't go so far. And, oof. I don't even know what to say right now. Like, this is actually, I really don't like these best of one qualifiers. I feel that they're really sad to watch.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well, I do prefer the best of threes. It wouldn't be entirely feasible with the sheer number of games occurring today, I don't think.
Yeah, and I can hear the rocket everywhere on the map now. This is really annoying. Slonk is also down bottom. He does have a TP, so
yeah, he was just cutting the wave.
yeah. But yeah, it's rough.
It's interesting because if you look at like the net worth graph, the game's still pretty close, but the disparity, like the farm distribution on both teams, like the Tiny and the Shadow Fiend just have so much farm in comparison to their supports, whereas Earthshaker is kind of farmed, and so is well, actually Maiden's really poor. But what I mean is like there's less of a big gap between the supports and the cores, so like the Tiny and the Shadow Fiend are just able to carry really easily, and
Yeah.
the Rubik and the Wyvern can just stay way back and just wait for their cores to tank, which is really good versus Slark.
So, we got some pause action. The other thing I wanted to mention is that a lot of these teams having roster changes right before means I think you didn't get invited to the qualifiers because of this. So arguably their own fault. I think if Root hadn't kicked Jaw, or I think Jaw was switched out for Froggus, but their whole team in chaos now. So gonna maybe just push the creeps in mid and look for that. They need the perfect team fight here for Root. They have one chance left, while YouPorn, you know, with the racks down, they have many chances to make mistakes. And they're actually just gonna chill. A little bit surprised, I guess they don't want to fight into that Aegis, and it is expiring in 2 minutes. You can wait. So.
Yeah, they're certainly in no rush to end this.
Yeah. I don't even know how you pull off this team fight. You need a good vacuum, and with the BKBs, that's nigh impossible. The vacuum cost point, the BKB's cost point is instant.
But that's the thing, right? Like they drafted this big team fight wombo combo, and even if they get the perfect initiation and get like their whole combos off, I still think like YouPorn's like team fight is relatively better at this stage. So like it's almost like a drafting mistake, I think, to draft like a Medusa with such a team fight oriented like team. I'm not sure. I think I don't think they can win this. I know you're not supposed to say that as a caster, but I really think it's over.
I think it's rough. It all depends on this next Medusa item pickup. As you said, I don't think Rapier is the right item, but she does have quite a few slots left. She can upgrade bots, get rid of that TP, she can get rid of the Aquila. So she's got 2 slots, and a Butterfly will help out her damage. Maybe you just go crits and pray.
Yeah, she can't go like she needs to go some damage item. You're right, because if she goes like she tries to extend the game with bots or something and split pushing, they just gotta kill her like once, and the game's over.
So I really think it's time to pray to RNGesus and buy a crit, but I don't know what is the right item here. There are a lot of options. You were saying?
I feel like Butterfly is the right choice for her.
Yeah.
The only way they're bringing her down is with Tiny and Shadow Fiend right-clicking the hell out of her.
I really
So she
like
needs to be able to dodge it.
this lock. I think he's going in Abyssal. He doesn't have buyback, of course, because he's bought out the Basher, but you need that against the Tiny. If they can Abyssal him, they can take him down. He's getting really low in a lot of these fights. So, and I don't even know if this is the last game of the night, so I am like flagging. I've drunk 2 cups of tea, and this game, it could be over in a blink, right? It's one of those games where it could be over in a blink, it could go for another hour.
I mean, it's up to YouPorn to do whatever they want at this point. Like they want to, I think they just want to wait for the next Aegis and push with that.
So it'll be in 5.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, everything just gonna stay a little bit calm.
What round is this?
Round of 16. It doesn't sound like they're right up there, but they're already at a lot of good teams, you know? Round of 16 is fantastic. And taking a look, let me actually... Oh, no, we're not going to have an engagement right here, so I will just quickly check the bracket. So, you have to refresh face it all the time, because it times out, because it's programmed in ways that I don't agree with, but that is none of my business. Yeah, they're still up there with teams like Dillicom, and Mischief has been kicked out by... I don't even know who this Forfats team is. Oh, I do know who that Forfats team is. That's... never mind, that's... another South American team. So, I mean, there are a lot of good teams still in here. A lot of good teams already kicked out.
Yeah, is it just me or did South America really show up this year?
They've always been here, but I think it's something where they didn't get opportunities often, and this open qualifier, like, they're never invited to anything, you know? So, these opportunities in the open qualifier, Medusa may be a little bit too far out, but they want the Slok. As the Aegis expired, oh my goodness, it has. Slok, he's gonna go down here with no buyback, he needs help. He pops the Shadow Dance, he's actually staying around to fight, but the Requiem of Souls, he needs the BKB, it's not gonna save him. Slok has gone down, no BKB. A beautiful Echo Slam back in combo. Now they use the bloody gaze of stoniness, and they're actually killing off a lot of people. Clockwork, Rubik, Shadow Fiend down. Tiny is in their base. He's trying to do who knows what. He's just gonna get kited. He might pick up Earthshaker here, but with the stun, Earthshaker not actually sticking around for the perma CC. And this, oh, he does. He comes back in. I love you, Earthshaker. And that'll be that. That was the team fight they needed. Screw Slog. Kill everyone else.
Yeah, that was beyond greedy to go on Slark.
Yeah, just look at Medusa for a second. She didn't lose one HP during that whole fight almost. Like that was definitely really bad on the other team. And
She
now
could
has
actually
8K.
buy a rapier right now.
She could go
and
wherever
have
she wants,
buyback.
actually.
Don't do it, Medusa. Don't do it. I don't think Rapier is the right idea.
She's going butterfly.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So,
it is the sensible thing to do.
Oh. So suddenly they take a team fight, but again, I don't know how much they can push. They need to push. They need to force some buybacks, you know? You can't just let anything bad happen. I'm sorry, I'm just like knocking stuff over. I'm too excited. Rocket, stop being in the mid lane! Making loud noises. So, do you think they can take a Raxi, or do we think we're just gonna see immediate buybacks and Root will back out, I imagine?
I think Clockwork can hold for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 20 seconds on Shadow Fiend. They can probably just fortify or something.
So they might lose the mid tier 3, but also Fade Bolt, it doesn't do much at this point in the game, but you know, it still slows things down. And only Medusa able to push because of course Slok is dead. She might just work on the range. Oh, they just glyph and Medusa's like, no, my time has come, I'm out. So the
This is
catapults
the
won't
super
even get it.
farming split shot Rubik to massive effect.
Yeah, we need to check on up with him in another 40 minutes.
Yeah, when he starts to get his farm going on.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. That's pretty funny. So. And yeah, this is bloody fantastic game. I feel like we've got the good games on this side of the bracket. Like, apparently the other games were a stomp, and oh, they showed that Darkseer illusion. There is also a gem. Holy cow, Clockwork, please stop making the rocket sound. There is a gem up on Kengan. And Rubik as well, Blink. Nothing really new coming out here. Clockwork getting closer. You could actually buy out the Ags, but they're saving for buybacks. Everybody has to save for buybacks. It's that time. And almost everybody has them, except for the Slok, except for the Tiny, but Tiny's about to get his. So they need to... Oh, Tiny has his. So Slok is the only one. He needs to farm a lot more gold. Not gonna be able to do that with Medusa poking her head in middle.
Tiny actually went Manta style.
What does that spell here?
I don't know, I think if you pop it at the end of Stonewall, you can kind of like, not reset it, but get a couple seconds of invulnerability and you might not turn to stone. But I really don't like the pickup. I don't see like what it's for either.
Maybe he wants to split push.
Oh yeah,
His
I
illusions
guess.
were just about useless in that fight. He popped it and then they both died to Stone Gaze.
Yeah, it's really weird.
This next team fight really tense. The Roshan isn't up doing some smoked up warding, but...
Well, if they think the only way they're gonna win is to get the last barracks, I understand.
You could just,
like,
you could just send Manta illusions at it.
Exactly, yeah,
in the mid.
it's a good split pushing item. It's a good pushing item in general, so that might be the idea here.
Either way, immediately gonna pick those off. And the problem with this, right, Root Gaming is gonna constantly be split, having to deal with the push, so... I'm like, so glad I went to the bathroom before this game, let's just be honest.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's... A Dusa game only has one of two outcomes. A 30-minute defeat, or an hour-long farm fest.
Yeah. The other nice thing about the Tiny Manta, because he is a melee hero, really short cooldown on that, so he can just use it for the slow siege. If they've decided they're not taking team fights anymore, but here is the Roshan, everybody's going to be gathered up. Of course, Root at the disadvantage, and there are wards up. Everybody has vision here. The wards actually have been removed for Root. There is so much ward vision around the pit for YouPorn, and I just screwed up my headphones, but yeah. YouPorn, they know everything that's happening here. Slock is hiding, but they saw him go. Rubik is gonna blink away.
But that's the thing, right? They're gonna have to back in like another creep wave because they're just gonna have like
Tiny
creeps
has
hitting
double
the
damage. He has
I don't
690 damage.
think that's here at all.
And I like Tiny's play. He's like, we'll get the Aegis or we'll get a building because I will be in your base.
Yeah, he's just waiting to see where they are. Like if they show close to the Roche pit, he straight up goes top.
They had to go back and defend.
Yep.
They would have lost both tier 4s.
Yep. So quick Roshan and yeah.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Cheese on clockwork.
Yep. So
Nice hook.
who have they caught out? Oh gosh, no, it's gonna be a very dead Doxia. They need this guy. He has buyback. But he is instrumental. Immediate buyback. I think maybe a mistake. I think you have to wait, bait them into pushing. I don't know if they'll push here. No, they're gonna push. Shadowfiend going ham. He is the one with the Aegis. I don't know if that's the right choice. I feel like if you give Tiny the Aegis, he doesn't befall any of these horrible things. But again, they need another perfect team fight.
Tiny can now replace his power treads with his BOTs.
Yeah,
and
it
he'll be
really
6
doesn't seem
slotted.
like they want to fight because like Tiny bought BOTs. It really feels like they just want to try to split push and like split the map and just force them to take a bad fight with like fewer numbers than they'd want to.
We are now down to, I'm just putting it on buybacks. All buybacks for the Radiant. Only 3 buybacks for this Dire team. Slock doesn't have his yet. He needs this wave. He needs this wave and another wave because of course his super's way less gold. So this game, just a stalemate that's been lasting for ages.
Tiny illusions coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, they need
Them
to
and this
go.
Shadow Fiend.
They can actually start going on the Shadow Fiend. He takes quite a bit of damage there, but no Seagal. Slock maybe trying to catch someone out. Having a lot of trouble catching all of this action just because of how much is going on. The towers in mid also taking damage. Slock is going to go deal with that. Slock finally has buyback. Yeah. So Shadow Fiend, he's pushed into the wave. Maybe they can get him. Nice crit. There's going to be the Stony Gaze coming out. Can she get in front of people? Slock is going to pick off Shadow Fiend. That'll be 1 life down. They're also killing off Clockwork if they can. Medusa doesn't care about the return damage, and Shadow Fiend doesn't actually lose his life there, but here comes Slock doing a lot of damage. He's trying to channel Requiem of Souls, but Earthshaker's going to say no. Holy shit, I'm sorry, I just yelled a little bit. Winter's Curse going to mean that killing off the Earthshaker immediately, so no big Echo Slam, but the buyback coming out. This tower is very low. Can Doxia do it without them? He hasn't dropped wall yet. He's chasing a nice vacuum back. Where is the pounce? He pops the BKB. There's going to be a Requiem of Souls. People trying to get back out of it. In the meantime,
Look
it
at
looks
Tiny.
like Tiny was taking their base. I didn't see that. He took 1 tier 4. He might go down here. He does have buyback, so it's not going to be a big deal. Taking a lot of damage, though. I don't think he has a way out of the base with the stuns, with the fidgets, so Tiny's going to have to use his buyback. He took a tier 4, but I don't know if that's worth it, and now hopefully Root can get out of the base and do the push. Oh, they almost let Tiny live there. Tiny bit of more health, and oof.
That was super weird. Like Tiny goes in when the team fight starts, and he takes the tier 4, and then he comes back out when like they notice him.
Yeah.
But like if he's gonna like commit and die anyways, I think you try to go for the other tier 4, or at least like focus the racks and not run towards their base. I don't know. I think that could have been played a little better, but still, he did a good job getting the tier 4 while all that chaos was going on.
Yeah, it just constantly means that there's more and more issues with for Root. They can't make any mistakes. So
5,700 gold on Medusa. Uh-oh.
I banned the
Oh,
guy from chat.
boy.
Oh gosh, what? Oh gosh, no.
We got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the right time for that. So
I think it's fine at this point. Like,
I'm still scared she's gonna lose it, but you're right, she hasn't died in ages. So I don't know if it's a concern. This game not slowing down. Do you think Root might have a way back into this?
I mean, it comes down to
that defines
more
going to be the
team
way.
fights. Yeah.
They might have to go for a push with it though. I'm really scared.
And Bloody 9 is so nice. Nice battle so far, guys.
So Medusa has 625 damage with split shot on.
Yeah. This game is too intense for me. It's very hard to watch, you know? I think, I don't know if Medusa gets it done, though, enough. Tiny doesn't want to use his buyback. Here's the other issue. Dia has no buybacks right now.
No.
Yeah, none.
So,
Or
They've all
CM, but
none on
nobody
the
used their
cares.
bot out.
So, I don't know whether buying it out was the right decision here either. In the meantime, though, we're gonna finally unpause, and what do you think Root needs to do? It feels like there's such a hurdle to overcome this to get back in the game.
Do it with flair.
What's your CS, SF?
Yeah, this
It
is
is,
some
just
typical
making sure
NA
she's
Dota
got the most
banter right
fun.
here.
Oh, what's happening in bottom? Oh, Darkseer, if he goes down, this is devastating. They can't defend without him. This is gonna be the end game push. I think Shuan's dead.
Deuce has to get back.
Yeah. And Clockwork actually trying to go on the mid lane poke people. Manages to catch one, and Clockwork kills someone here, but the force stops out immediately. Medusa is coming.
Oh, that's
in.
huge.
There is the Winter's Curse on her, but they're barely tickling her. She's taking no damage. There is the Scream coming out. Can she get it? She kills the creep, so there's no TP in. SF trying to TP out, but he doesn't go down in time. Now they're gonna pick off the Clockwork. They
Bloody
somehow
Nine
defended
rip.
these racks.
Blink
Bloody
out.
Nine, what has he got?
Ooh.
Is he gonna be able
Why
to get
didn't you
away?
blink?
He is. He is
He's
gonna be
gonna
able to
blink,
get
he's
away.
fine. I don't know what
Wow.
the Tiny's doing there. He's like throwing the game. He's like in their base while that's happening.
Yeah, this is crazy. In the meantime, they buy more time for the buybacks.
Speaking of that, Rubik farm, he has 5k.
Yeah. I don't know what you go. Sorry,
And
I'm
get
only
your own
snacking a
rapier.
bit so that I'm
Go die to Ancients.
Did you put
He
on
probably
Tiny?
goes Hex. Yeah.
We have more tiny illusions trying to backdoor. Sorry again, folks. I just had to eat. I was like super hungry and dying. So, we've been casting all day.
What time is it in Australia, actually?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm Seattle based these days.
Oh.
So
Alright. So, like, it's not that late, is it?
no, but I've been called. I woke up early for EU stuff. And then
Who
had to
cares
like
about EU?
do stuff in the middle of the day to get my other stuff done, and then go cast this. So
It's about 9:50 p.m. over in Seattle.
so late considering I've been waking up. I did wash the dishes today. I washed all the dishes. It was great. Anyway, that's not important. I hear a hook shot, not gonna latch onto anyone, and somehow this buyback, not even a worry. Buyback timers are actually coming off cooldown for a lot of people on the Dire lineup. They have not been punished at all.
You know, this Darkseer felt really underwhelming this game. Like, I mean, he had some really key vacuum walls, but he needs to get, I think, Tiny in the wall. That's the most, like, that's
Yep.
all his job is right
It's
now,
the
is to get
illusion.
Tiny in the wall. So they get the AC aura as well. And then he can die, and I don't think it even matters. But, yeah, he really has to be careful. His positioning is pretty important for these next team fights coming up.
In the meantime, they have the one hero who can defend against these pushes. This is pretty crazy. And
Does she go another Rapier here and sell SNY?
no.
I think I would like to see that.
I think the alternative is to go like Satanic or like some kind of tank item, but I'm not sure.
Satanic could work as well, yeah. She would be able to lifesteal for days with that Divine.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even have to pop the Satanic and you'd be fine.
Oh yeah, Trenan, I accidentally clicked your name when I was trying to ban somebody else because the chat was moving too fast. My apologies.
Nice.
So
Enjoy your ban.
no, I unbanned him, but I
Oh.
misclicked. It was just the guy. Someone came in spamming a TeamSpeak. It's really weird. Either way, Slot getting into this. He does not have buyback. What did he buy out? Oh gosh, he's gonna find the Tiny. I don't think he can get this kill. He's gonna. Oh, he gets Craggy. Are you kidding me?
Nice. At least the Tiny didn't see him because I'm pretty sure he merges
Yeah.
in there.
So Slog bought. Oh, he bought out the bots. Bloody hell, Slog! What a life choice. He has buyback off cooldown. They all need to farm it up because then we're at 5v5 Dota. But instead, the Shadow Fiend doing a bit of a slow siege. No, the catapult's gonna do damage to that ranged Rax. They need Medusa to come here. Get rid of the catapults ASAP, and yeah, she's gonna pick off those. Slog and Tiny.
This
again,
range
doing
Rex is
this
getting
damage.
pretty low.
We're gonna see. Oh, the blink over his head. Slog just wants Tiny. He just wants him so badly, and he can't catch him. I don't know if he's gonna
It's
get
a
him. He actually
hate
blinks
attack.
forwards. He gets Craggy
Nice
again.
Craggy.
Are you bloody kidding me? The pounce doesn't latch, and he gets Craggy
Oh
again.
my god. Is this the new 17%?
It's always been like that every time I play a melee hero against
Goodness.
Yeah, but now
friggin'
that
Tiny.
people can't talk about the 17% anymore, I think it becomes Craggy, right?
It's 25% on Craggy.
25%, it's even better.
Yeah.
Osfrog, dude.
Air hook shot. It's off the mark, and Clockwork, he's
Rip
going down.
monster.
He's, I don't know. Oh, they forced off. No, it doesn't matter. Wiggle Snake comes out. So, yeah, nice pick. That's something. He does have buyback, though, and I don't think he's a hero you're super worried about. Slog, trying to catch someone, trying to catch anyone. He blinks forwards. He's going on Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend can just pop the BKB, and Slog actually is like, nah. KVH is done.
Alright, so he gets
bomb.
Craggy twice with a Tiny, and now he gets evaded twice with the SF.
So,
KVH is having such a terrible game. He must be so sad right now.
I think a lot of people in this game feeling sad, right? You know, you have the Tiny, you think maybe you should have pushed earlier, gotten the job done. Now you're being punished for it. All of this stuff, so... Oh, they actually going on the Tiny, but the Winter Wyvern is there. I think this is a big mistake. He pops it with the BKB. Winter Wyvern might go down here, but I don't know if this is worth it. And he still has the Shadow Dance. Can he find him? No, he can't. And, oh, the fissure!
Nice.
It hits! They don't know whether it hits, though. They have to try and find the Tiny. There is the Shadow. Oh, the fissure is over the cop. They're going on him. There is the toss back to his illusion, so they have to find him again. In the meantime, Rubik has been picked off by Bloody Nine. Completely missing this fight because we want to see Tiny go down. Aftershock procs getting him. Doesn't matter now about the Craggy. There's a BKB. I don't think they can catch this guy. And now they've got people coming in. Dope is most definitely dead
Oh my
to that
God.
SF. Where is Medusa,
Craggy.
though? She's just gonna bloody kill off this guy. He's probably gonna... Oh, the Glimmer Cape saving his life. I don't care about your Requiem of Soul, says Medusa. I have a Divine.
Botanic, full hit thing.
So we're gonna be seeing buybacks expended. Gems dropped everywhere. They have to get back to their base. They need to do this action, which none of you can see because we're casting off of Dota TV. So I drew a line down mid lane just in case you were missing. I did not draw people dropping their ice cream cones.
YouPorn is sucking. Kappa, no Kappa.
YouPorn is having a bit of trouble, but I mean, it's a hard game. You're against the bloody, Medusa.
Slark and Dusa.
Yeah.
She has sheep. Holy shit, that's such a good item, actually. I didn't even think of that.
Just get a scythe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That is fantastic. I think helps you with a little bit of the tanking up action she needed, and also with... the
Yeah,
fact
her
that-
mana pool is like
Oh my gosh, they're
21.
going on the Winter Wyvern! No! Can't seal the deal, needs one more auto attack fissure off the mark, and is she just gonna TP out? She is! Oh, Wyvern! Kengan. Oh. That was really unfortunate. Tiny, though, maybe he's isolated. Did he fight back? No, he didn't go down. Can they catch
Yeah,
him
he
now?
got
The
away there.
immediate blink, BKB, TP out, they have nothing, so...
Yeah, I don't think they can kill Medusa unless they commit like a lot right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like
there
she
have to be nobody with her for her team.
Indeed,
they're
if this
doing
game
roast, though.
goes for over 4 hours, we may need to check in
Yeah.
with some doctors. This
Yeah.
game, I think it's just gonna be one of those. There's gonna be a team fight, and just like that, the game will
Yeah.
end for either side.
Amen.
has it been an hour already though? Wow.
It has been an hour,
Yeah.
but now they're going into the Roche Pit. Medusa is here. She can use that Stone Gaze, but she doesn't need to. She does it. It's just the bloody supports. Tiny coming in. A beautiful Winter's Curse.
Oh
Actually
my
gonna
God,
kill
Slug.
off her
That's gonna
Slog.
murder
Slog
Slug.
is dead, but he finally has buyback.
good.
Where is the Stone Gaze? There it finally is. She's running at them, but oh, the beautiful vacuum into the Stone Gaze. She has 2 of them stoned up. The Echo Slam actually comes out. Just gonna use it for the stun. They should be able to kill off Tiny here. He does have buyback, of course. They can't get Tiny. They need to. They finally get Tiny. They get Clockwork as well. Medusa, she can't go down here. She can't afford it. The Shadow Fiend is gonna go down as well. We're gonna see an immediate buyback out of Tiny. What is he gonna bots do? He's in their base. Medusa, she needs to get home. 4 seconds on her TP. He's just
Nice
gonna take
play.
the racks. And now Dope trying to do what he can to stop them up. Tiny doesn't have BKB. She's using her ult, but it's not enough. But here comes the Medusa, and this is enough. They're gonna save their melee racks, and you gotta be happy, campers. They're tier 4 taking a lot of damage, but Medusa's gonna get rid of it. The question marks come out. Holy shit, hold your horses, T2.
Yeah, because that
You
was
still
game
haven't
losing,
won the
though.
game.
That was either gonna work or gonna fail, and it failed. So I think they lose the game now.
Do you think they lose the game? I don't know. I need to know.
100 seconds without Tiny, another minute without Shadow Fiend. If it's not at least Rax, they've done something wrong.
I mean, they can maybe like push out bottom.
Yeah,
and get...
they'll probably push out top just a little bit, and then Medusa will bots in mid and help the Slog with the push. So I don't think they're concerned at all about bottom. They're trying to go for the tier 4s, I think, now. That's the play you have to make, right?
I mean, I don't know. I think this game could easily go another 30-40 minutes. That's why I think they should get Roshan, but yeah, I think they're kind of impatient. They just want to finish the game now.
So
Or at least force out the Shadow Fiend buyback.
Yeah, I
If
think
they can
actually
kill
if
the
you
Shadow Fiend before Tiny spawns, I think the game's over.
They certainly can do it
15
at
seconds.
least.
I think
This'll
they're
come in
gonna,
handy.
At least they'll
they're
get
just
a
gonna
Rax.
lose these racks.
They might start working on the tier 4s. I think Rax is safer. They should also rotate top. If they can get that in, they're almost evening things up. But no, they're just going on the tier 4s. One lane of Rax. Slog and Medusa actually splitting it up. There's a hook shot out onto Medusa, but the immediate forced off away. He wants nothing to do with this. Slog not decided whether he's going on mid or top. They're actually not doing... Oh
They're
gosh,
gonna
they've got a
BOT
tier
to
4.
the Winter Wyvern in Dire. Okay, they're gonna go for the base trade.
Yeah, Wyvern is
Dire.
trying to do it, but I don't know if Wyvern is able to do this enough. They're just trying to hold them, make sure that they can't TP back. Medusa certainly could, but she's got the tower down. Now she's going in on the Shadow Fiend. There's a scream. They just need to work on the tier 4s. She's actually getting killed up by his teammate, but Winter Wyvern is dead in the base. She buys back. The question marks come out. I don't know if they have it, though. You need to focus on attacking instead of bad battering.
Oh
They
my
should.
God,
The Ancient is going down. YouPorn 11. Is it going to be the next game? The glyph comes out. Medusa, my voice is like super high. What the shit is going on? Bloody Nine trying to hold it out with a Fade Bolt, but it's not enough. Buybacks galore. They still need to work on the Ancient. Stalks here actually being the one. Medusa goes down. Holy shit, this Ancient. It's at 1,000 health. Rapier is dropped and they can't get it. Medusa comes back in. I don't know if she has anything. She's just gonna die back. And this is GG, I think. Medusa, if she
Easy
goes down
game?
here. Easy game. I think it lost them the game. I think they've lost. I don't think they can hold against all of this.
Wait a
Medusa
second.
picking him up. I don't know what is going on. Shadow Fiend picks off
Tiny
the
can just
Slog.
backdoor.
Slog.
Tiny needs to just TP up.
Look at the Radiant Ancient. That's crazy.
I think they lost.
Okay, so what happened, right, is the Wyvern wanted for the Shadow Fiend who upgraded Boots of Travel to BOT onto him, and since they only had one like tier 4, they were trying to just like base trade, and I think they could have done it honestly, but Wyvern got scared and came back and tried, but like the fact that he came back actually won them the game in hindsight because he ulted the Medusa and they killed her.
So this game, again, really intense. I don't even know what to say. I don't know if they can hold this. I don't know if the game is still going on. I still see that the players are in-game. I don't know. Just no knowledge. We got a lot of sentries being bought out. They're going for the super creeps. They might just try to secure that safely. Glyph is down. Tiny's gonna get that, no
Yeah, they have
problem.
Megas.
No questions asked. And they just back out. Yeah, and with Megas, doesn't look like they're gonna get the push anytime soon. Oh gosh, this is the GG push though. Can Medusa do it? She needs
Nice.
to damage. Why is this a?
backboard.
Oh gosh, she gets it. No, she
GG.
needs to do it. She needs to. It's GG. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Oh
Medusa
my
being
gosh.
nothing but BM.
Yo, this round is such a
The-
flavor.
Do some bots too.
Yeah,
not
Amber's
with the
yelling.
ES.
Amber's yelling. Yeah,
Yeah.
they smoked in. I don't even know what to do. I really need to go to the bathroom. I have to
That was
also.
a great game.
Are there more games today? I'm
26 and 4 Medusa.
I'm worn out. I'm emotionally drained. I'm physically
Dead
drained.
end, though.
YouPorn has
What a
been knocked.
climactic end to the
out.
YouPorn game.
It just like
Dope just messaged me, Thitu, the Medusa is a headache. So, I don't know if we have more games. I know I need a short break. We're just gonna play some video game music for 2 minutes and I will